Hello everyone, my name is Yasin and welcome to my channel SY Technology Services. In this video, we are going to talk about the technologies which you can prefer for the next 2024, next year 2024. So these technologies will going to boom and the jobs in these sectors will especially get some openings, huge number of openings as per the expectation and as per the analysis. So these are the technologies which is going to be the future. Basically, it is going to be the best technologies for the future. And in the last video, we have discussed about the cloud computing, the basics of cloud computing, what is cloud computing, what is software as a service, what is platform as a service, what is infrastructure as a service, and different types of cloud service provider. So we have gone through all of these concepts. If you haven't watched that video, I'll be putting the link in the description. You can click and you can watch the video after this. So if we talk about the trending technologies in upcoming era, in the upcoming like 10 years to 15 years from now, for sure we will consider 5, 6 technologies, which is going to be the like future, which we can accept, which we can imagine, which we can think it is going to be the future of the IT. So there, for my perspective, from my suggestion, I have picked 5 technologies. So that will be covering in this video. So let's start with the video. And before that, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, just subscribe to our channel, like the video, and if you find a little bit insight on this video, like if you gain some knowledge, then share this video with your friends and family. And if you have any doubts or any suggestions, and if I miss any technology which you are interested in or which you think should not be in this video, or some other technology which I have missed, so you can comment it out, and we'll reply with your comments. Okay, so let's start the video. And before starting the video, just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Okay, from my side, the first uh, position from the like descending order, I will start from 5. So on 5th position, I'll put cloud computing. Definitely, the cloud computing will be the technology for the future. In the last video, I have explained you what is the private cloud, what is public cloud, and what are the advantages and disadvantages of the private and public cloud. So you can go and watch that video. But when we talk about the cloud computing, we can think about a situation like 10 years before or 15 years before. There is a company, they are launching one application. They don't know how many people will use that particular application. So they don't know what is the traffic they are getting. They will get into that particular application. So for that, they don't have an idea. They have bought like 3 servers, and after that, the response is very good. And in 1 or 2 months of time, the traffic is increased. So again, they have to bring the server, configure the servers, install the servers, and configure all the application server into that particular server. And after that, only the traffic, the customers can access that particular website or application or whatever it is. So we can consider a situation where this where there is a server and the traffic is coming, and when the traffic is goes past 60%, then the server performance will decrease, right? So here, 10 year, 15 years before, this is a situation, majorly situation. And for a small company like startups, they have budget for like 50 lakhs, and they have to launch one application. But to buy the server, to configure the server, to install the particular application or a website, or run that particular server and manage this traffic, They have to spend upfront on the capital investment to buying the servers and maintaining the servers, to taking a rental place, to install the physical servers, provide electricity, and this there is a lot of problems. But now a startup can launch the servers within a few minutes. They can go to cloud service provider, Amazon or Azure or any one cloud service provider. They can register it and they can make their server, they can configure the server within minutes. So this is very easy. This is very, you know, comfortable. The company is utilizing the servers by sitting at a in the office, and the server is somewhere. They are utilizing the servers and they are paying the rent for the particular server what they are using, how many hours or how many uh, services they are using. Depending upon the service, they have to just pay the bill, that's it. They don't have to think about the place, they don't have to think about the configuration of the server. If they want to increase the configuration, they can scale up and scale down. There are two scaling parameters, horizontal scaling and vertical scaling. Where you on horizontal scaling, you can increase the server. If you have three servers, this is horizontal scaling, this is vertical scaling. You can increase or decrease the servers. Here in you can decrease the storage and RAM size in vertical scaling. So there are so many options available where you can use this technology. So many technologies, so many companies, they are using this technology. So this cloud computing is very, very booming industry, in that you can go for any one or any two or any three technologies like AWS, Azure. If you do the courses on these particular technologies, where you can manage the server as a system, as a cloud engineer or a cloud architect or some other, there are so many technologies in the cloud also. So you can pick any one. You can become cloud administrator. You can become some other cloud architecture. You can become like cloud expert, whatever you are interested in, and you can make a career in that. So on the fifth position, the cloud computing. If we discuss in detail about cloud computing and their career paths and everything, it is going to be very long video. So what I will do, we will just discuss the overview of these technologies, and separate I'll be making the in-depth video of cloud computing like AWS, Azure, GCP, and we will get explanation about the roadmap, like how you can become a cloud solution architecture. So totally roadmap in that, and AWS, what are the courses you can do, and everything in detail. Okay, so let's keep this video simple, and this is on the fifth place, cloud computing for sure. If you are choosing any other technology, like if you are a programmer, if you are a database engineer, if you are any other domain of IT, definitely in future you must have knowledge on the basics of cloud and how the cloud platform works and what are the services. If you are a database engineer, definitely your company will be having databases in the cloud. You have to migrate your on-premise database to the cloud, or you have to make a connection between the both the databases. So there are so many things in the cloud computing. Definitely you should have the knowledge, and it should be an added advantage into your resume. Okay, so for sure the cloud computing you have to include in your resume. It will be an added advantage for you. Okay, let come to the second technology, that is from the fourth position. I have put DevOps. DevOps engineer in today's world is very booming. DevOps engineer means, let us consider the example. DevOps, as a DevOps engineer, you have to have knowledge of certain technology. Okay, certain technologies. So for example, if you consider you are a DevOps engineer, you are responsible for automating the software lifecycle. Okay, code. The coder will be coding the application. Once it commits, it will go to the testing stage, and after that, after the testing is done, it will go to the production server. It will give you the feedback how the production server, whether the application is as expected or as per the client's requirement. So you are going to automate the project life cycle. You are going to automate the project life cycle. So there are so many applications, there are so many technologies you have to learn. For example, Git. You have to learn the concepts of Git, AWS, Azure, Docker, Chef, Ansible, Kubernetes, uh, Gradle. These all are the technologies which you have to learn. Just now I've said you about the code. The coder will be coding their the code in the central repository, and by utilizing the Git command, Git tool, you have to automate it. Okay, and there are, for example, releasing you have different technologies. For cloud, you have AWS and Azure. There are so many technologies you have to learn. And before, like 10-15 years before, if you consider, there are two different teams. Okay, there are two different teams. One is the development team, one is operation team. So development team and operation team coordination is very difficult. If they request something, might be this developing team project manager or the person, he is on leave, and when they require some kind of stuff, when they request this from the operations team, might be they will delay. So this is making the delay in the project life cycle and release. So it is taking the time for completing the projects. To overcome this to overcome this problem, they have make DevOps. DevOps means developer plus operation. So this is a technology which is used as a as a DevOps engineer. You have to launch or release the application as per the very quick time. Let's say the time taking for releasing these two departments for releasing the application is 45 days. But as a DevOps engineer, you can release it in 20 days. So this is decreasing the time. So nowadays, if you consider, there are very small updates in the application. If you go to Play Store, there are like release 2.1.0 to release 2.1.2. So like that, there are number of releases. So they are fixing one feature. After that, again, this is 1.1. This is 1.2. So they are releasing the application on very short features. So this is the automation. This is the automation, and automation is the future. So you can learn DevOps, but you at the same time you have to learn some cloud technologies also. Just now I have explained you about the cloud technologies and everything. So these are the technologies you have to learn, and definitely it will be good advantage for your CV, for your career in the upcoming 10-15 years in the IT. So I'll put DevOps on the fourth position, and we'll definitely will go detail about this all the software and the technology. What is DevOps and what is DevOps engineer and what are the software is, what is Docker, what is Ansible, and why it is used. Everything will cover in the upcoming videos. So as of now, just From my side, DevOps is at fourth place, that you can go ahead for the future technology. Okay. So now let's go to the third technology for the future, which we can consider is data science. Data science is very, very good concept and very, very futuristic technology. If we talk about the data science, if we talk about the data science plays very important role in today's world. In today's world, it is taking very, very important role it is playing. Okay, for example, there is a database, DB. It is 2 TB, and managing the data 2 TB, analyzing the data and visualizing the data, it is very important. Okay, it is very important. Like, you can do it very easily. That is 2 GB. But when it comes to the big data, which is in cloud, which is in zettabytes. Let, for example, Microsoft. There is one company, Microsoft. That Microsoft, they have like billions of customers are there, and they are utilizing the Microsoft services, and they are giving some feedback, and they are giving some kind of complaints and all this. There are so many complaints or whatever the data available from the customers. They have to visualize the data to make new products, or to make the product upgrade, or to do any kind of stuff. They have to do some data insight. They have to take some insights of that data to decide what features people or customer are interested in, to decide how the company will go. Or for example, let if we consider the financial statistics, they have to check, Microsoft have to check how many $1 million is coming from Outlook, how many $1 million they are generating the revenue from the Microsoft only Teams, how many from Office 365. So there are different technologies. There are different customers. They are giving the paying the amount to the Microsoft for different services. So to check which customers are using which technology, how much per year they are paying, which country is paying the most, which country is not the customer, they are behind using Microsoft. So they want to target the audience by doing the data insights, by visualizing the data, by doing this analytics. They can decide the future plans. Same like Microsoft, there are so many companies, big companies, Google, Microsoft, Facebook, Apple. There are so many companies. They are doing the research. They want the data insights. They want to visualize the data. They want to check the data for what they can do depending upon the existing data, past history, what they can do it for the future. So data science is very, very interesting technology. And I will give you one fact. I will give you one fact about the data science. Let us consider, let us consider in 2021, in 2021, 79 zettabytes data is generated. In 2022, it is 97. 2023, it is 120. And now, as we are expecting in 2024, the data science, the data generation every day, I'm talking about the every day. Okay, every day this much of data is generating. It is 147. That is, when compared to 2023, it will grow by 22.5%. That means the company has to visualize, to analyze the data, which has to be grown by 22.5%. So this is the data analytics, like data generated every day. Imagine, for example, if we consider how the data is generating, how the data is generating nowadays. For example, data science, there is one hospital company, there is one hospital, they want to get some data inside. Okay, how many patients are suffering from what kind of disease, how many patients are regularly doing the gym or some kind of exercise, how many patients are following what type of lifestyle. Nowadays, we have smartwatch. This smartwatch, they are tracking the everything, your lifestyle, your how much you are running, how much you are walking, how much your heartbeat, how much your oxygen level, everything they are monitoring. This data they are sending, like you are wearing Apple Watch. They are sending on the background, the data will send to the Apple. They are storing this data. They are selling the data to the big hospitals, or they are doing the data research, analysis, visualization. They are taking some kind of suggestions for the future, what they can do, what they can avoid, what they can use. This by using this data, they can predict the future technologies. They can come up with some good technology and all. So this data every day the people are generating. Let's say you have captured 10 videos today, 10 videos. Where are these videos saving? Definitely in your mobile, but at the same time you are storing this data into the cloud. This data is generated. Same like every day, every action they are nowadays digitally, it is creating some kind of data. Some influencer, they are making the video, they are uploading into the YouTube or some Instagram or somewhere. They are occupying the space. The data is generated. You are posting on social media, the data is generated. So this all the data, this all the insights the companies are using for the future decisions, for future analysis, for future visualization. So definitely if the data grows, the number of jobs, the number of people for this data to analyze, visualize and do some research, it is going to be grown, right? Whatever the technology it is, the data has to be generated and the data has to be analyzed and there is some outcome, and depending upon the outcome and the result, the decision were made for the future. This is the reality. So by using the technology, the companies are forecasting their future growth and everything. So the data science, I'll keep it at 3. Okay, number 3 is data science. If we consider the overview, business understanding, data mining, as I told you, data mining, the data is taking from the databases, they are cleaning the data, they are exploring the data, what is the insights they will get from that particular data. Okay, they are applying some visualization, some kind of methods. They have the predictive model, they have some future forecast, and depending upon that, they have visualized the data and they will take the companies will take the action. So definitely the data science at 3. And if we come to the second number, definitely the cyber security. Let us consider the example, like this much of data is generated, and to protect this data, to protect the application, to protect the privacy of the users and customers, there must be security. There must be security. Nowadays, if you can see, every country they have cyber police, cyber cell, where you can complain about your frauds and scams and everything. Nowadays, the scams are very much, like it is increasing day by day. By utilizing some of the technology, some of the technique, the people are making fraud. They are scamming other people's. UPI is there. UPI scams are there. There are so many scams, and there are so many things the company need to protect. Like for example, in the recent days, there is some data breach. Someone stole the data of like 80 crore people from the UID, Aadhaar card data details has been leaked. So to protect the data, we need cyber security, people, cyber security team, engineers. So they will provide the security for this data. They will provide the security from the hackers. They will provide the security or the application or the tools where we can safe, where we can be safe from the scammers and hackers and everything. So as the data increases, as the technology increases, the companies definitely they are going to hire the cyber security experts. If you are interested in cyber security side, you can go ahead with this technology. You can be a cyber security expert, cyber security engineer, and there are so many job domains in cyber security. You can go ahead with that and you can explore it, because in future these technologies will going to boom, and at the same time definitely the cyber security expert has to be there to provide the security to that particular application or to that particular technology or company database or company user base. So definitely the cyber security jobs are going to boom, and you can consider this cyber security as when we talk about number one position. I will place artificial intelligence and machine learning. When we talk about the artificial intelligence and machine learning, it is already booming. We have so many artificial intelligence and machine learning technologies nowadays. For example, ChatGPT. If you write any kind of question, he will answer you. He will answer you anything if you ask. So artificial intelligence represents an important evolution in computer science. As business and other organizations undergo digital transformation, they are faced with a growing tsunami of data that is at once incredibly valuable and increasingly burdensome to collect, process, and analyze the data. So, artificial intelligence is the technology by using which we can transform the world. For example, Siri. If you question Siri, ask about anything, she will reply you. That is using artificial intelligence and machine learning. By using the artificial intelligence, we can do a wonders. In the upcoming years, we can see a lot of artificial intelligence and machine learning model. Every company like Google, Microsoft, IBM, Infosys, every company, if you talk about any IT company, they are moving into AIML. They are training the freshers, they are training the expert, they are having separate departments for this artificial intelligence and machine learning. They want to explore it, how they can utilize this technology, how they can take this technology to another level. So these are the technologies for the future. In the machine learning, there are three types. Supervised learning, that means this is like the data is already in the database, and the machine will process the data and learn from that particular data and provide the outputs. But in the unsupervised learning, the data is there, the AI will analyze this, and if they don't have the answer, they will learn from their mistakes and they will come up with the solution. And third one is reinforced learning. So these are the three technologies, three types of learning which is used in machine learning. And there is deep learning as well. Okay, there is deep learning as well. So basically, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning, these are the three technologies by using which there are so many tools and technologies that is going to make a huge impact in upcoming years. So on the first position, I'll put artificial intelligence and machine learning. So these are the five technologies you can work on. You can do practice. You can go ahead with it for the upcoming years, and you can make a career in this in the upcoming 10 to 15 years. This is going to be the future technologies where you will get a lot of opportunities, a lot of technologies and everything. So I hope you will get some knowledge on this video. And if you have gained some knowledge, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any kind of doubt or suggestion, just write a comment and we will get back to you. And thank you for watching the video till now. Have a nice day. Bye bye.